Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is Dalton My World. Now, I got a story time for you today. All right, it's gonna be a short and sweet one. Um, I was living in Dallas, and if you all don't know, um, let me explain that for a long time before my sister ended up giving me my sister and her husband ended up giving me a car that they had. It's a used car, but I'm highly grateful um, that they had. I used to live in Seattle. When I lived in Seattle, I took the bus, light rail, and many people who live in Seattle do that. So when any other state I ever lived in, I mainly took the bus, light rail, train. And when I was living in Texas, I did that a lot. That was my way of transportation. So one day I'm riding on the bus. It's my off day. I was working security, and I had a long week anyway. People acting crazy. So it was my off day. I'm riding on the bus, and uh, I'm going up to Church's Chicken and do a little shopping and get me some chicken and come back home. Just relax, chill. So this brother, right? I could tell he was eyeing me. It was like me, him, and the bus driver on the bus, right? And he was kind of eyeing me, kind of sizing me up. And I'm looking at him like, okay. And I'm trying to ignore him, but I saw him out of the corner of my eye what he was doing. So then he gonna bust out a conversation. And I'm like, okay. And this happens to me often, man. People I don't even know just start busting out, jump in my conversation, stuff like that. But I'm my own business, and he decides to bust out a conversation. He gets in there, and he goes on to talk about how I'm working for the man. Because I think he said, he asked me like what I did or something like that. Oh, you work for the man. And he's the type of person that went to one of Louis Farrakhan's meetings. Nothing against Louis Farrakhan or anything like that, or those who believe in it. Nothing against that. Everybody got the right. Okay, but he's the type of person who went in there only stayed for half a meeting. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Left and decided to implement what little bit he did learn from it into a manipulating scheme, like, to kind of belittle someone and then try to get something from them. So he was up here, hey, you working for the man, see, the black man don't understand and all this stuff, and he's going on. And for some reason, people think that if you're nice, you're weak, and if you're mean, that means you're strong. I don't know why, but and they think that you're a pushover or you're naive. So I'm just letting them. I'm letting them go ahead and get this little speech out and everything. And then at the end of his speech, I'm like, okay, all right. And just because I understand where you're coming from, and just because I can articulate what you're saying and why you're saying it, for some people think that means I agree, and it doesn't. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So I let him do his little speech and all that and try to get, belittle me. And then as my stop comes up, I'm getting ready to get off, and I'm getting my stuff prepared because I see my stop coming up. And he looks at me and says, hey, brother, can I borrow a couple dollars from you? I'm low, right? After belittling me now, punking me and stuff. I looked at him and I said, oh, okay. And and the bus driver was listening to the whole thing, and the bus driver was a brother too, so it was like putting down the bus driver too, And I dig in my wallet and I started to pull out a $5, and I started digging in there to pull it so he could see I'm pulling out more, and I could see his mouth getting all watery and ready, right? And some things happen at the perfect timing, right? He's ready. He's like, oh, okay. And he's getting his back straightened up, and he's getting ready to reach his hand out, And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I can't give you anything. And I put it back in my wallet and put it in the back pocket. And I looked at him in a asshole-ish way. Yes, I can be one. And I looked at him and I said, I got all that money for working from the man. You don't want none of that. And I walked off, and the bus driver, he's dying laughing. He's holding it in. He's dying laughing. And he's telling me have a good day, trying not to laugh to it. He's dying laughing. The guy just sit there and looks stupid. Okay? It's just, yes, I did. And that is my story time. Okay? Working for the man. The guy told me I was working for the man. I told him, I said, well, I'm sorry. You don't want none of this money. I got that from working for the man. Left. All right, I'll wrap to y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.